We've actually had a few people say this before, where they have a secret test they do during a date to see if the person they're with is relationship worthy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
And-
kind of sneaky, but...
This one was different than the one that I have, where I dip my date's finger in guacamole and lick it off to see how comfortable they are with physical touch.
Oh,
You never know until you try.
wow.
Really?
Has
Yeah.
that
You got
ever
no
worked?
warning, or...
One day it will work, and I'm going to know.
That's the one.
They're special.
She takes it out of your mouth and puts it in hers?
Yeah.
Like, what's the reaction?
I
Wow.
can't wait to see when it goes well. But one woman says she has a one-sentence test that always works for her. She says it and then knows instantly if it's going to go the distance. You're going to hear it and text into 78592 if you want to steal it.
Yeah, use your guacamole finger.
Yeah.
That's my move.
Okay.
No one else can take that one. You'll find out what she does in your brand new second date update next. Most businesses want to have return customers who keep coming back for more, like restaurants and salons, dentists.
Of course.
Yeah.
Not us.
No, wait. Yes, we do.
No, we like to be used and abused and then tossed aside.
Oh,
Because
well.
the whole goal of this segment is to try and get people to go on dates that hopefully go the distance.
Yeah,
Oh,
right.
yeah,
so that they
totally.
don't have to come back to
Yeah,
us because
so
we're the last resort.
We
If
want them
we-
to end with us and go get married.
Exactly. And if we have a return customer, that means something went wrong and it was probably Brooke's fault.
What?
Yeah.
Always.
Today, a guy named Eric has emailed us again for help. And this one's extra disappointing because Eric was actually on for an update a while back.
Hey.
Oh, he made it so far.
He told
Yeah.
us him and a girl named Samantha hired a designated third person to go to concerts with them because they didn't like the same music.
Oh, I remember that. He was into like old music, like the Beatles or something.
I think she was into the old
Is that what it
stuff and
was?
he was in the new stuff like 21 Savage.
So then they
Okay.
had someone who would go with each of them.
Separately.
Okay.
But
yeah.
Eric is back. Eric, was it Brooke's fault?
Hey guys, no, it wasn't Brooke's fault.
Oh.
Okay. How long did that relationship last with the girl you were on with last time?
It was a little bit over a year.
Oh,
I still
Oh, wow.
count that as check
Pretty long.
success.
That's a solid
Yeah.
relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Well, so what happened with you and Samantha?
Well, honestly, I probably should have saw it coming, but it was one of those nights where, like you guys said, all three of us went out,
oh no.
Yeah.
and essentially after that night, I basically found out that she hooked up with our third wheel.
Oh.
Gosh.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Sorry
Darn
about
it.
that.
Oh, did you hook up with him too out of revenge?
Yeah, that'll teach her.
Yeah.
No. I mean, it kind of sucked, honestly, because, like I said, we went about a year, and I was feeling pretty.
Okay, but you're back with us, which means you're back on the wagon. You're dating again, right?
Yeah. I linked up with a new girl. Her name's Carrie, and
Okay.
Wait a sec. First you went out with Samantha, now you're going out with Carrie? You're dating
Yeah.
the whole
Sex
cast
in
of
the
Sex in
City.
the City?
Yeah.
Oh,
And
I
then-
didn't get it. I never watched that
Next is
show.
going to be Charlotte.
Yeah.
She's the one that stays committed, so we'll hold out for her. But tell us more about Carrie. Where'd you meet her?
Yeah, we met on Tinder, went on our first date, but that's why I'm calling you guys, because I haven't heard back after
Okay.
our first date.
What'd you like about her on Tinder?
Well, first thing was her Tinder handle was pretty funny. I actually loved it.
Oh,
okay.
nice. Good humor.
Okay, I didn't know you had those on. I'm not on Tinder, so I don't know.
I mean,
anything
there's
about
not
it.
handles, but like some girls will
Your
use fake
name.
names.
Okay, what
Okay,
was it?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, it was soft apricot.
Soft
Huh.
apricot.
Interesting.
Okay.
Is that like a small peach type of thing where it's like maybe little booty? Is that what she
Brooke,
means?
That's smart. I
Yeah.
didn't even think of that.
Does it mean something?
Well, I never really got around to that because we haven't been on a second date. So
Oh.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
not the first thing you asked.
You just like a woman that mentions fruits.
What was it
Alright.
like in person with soft apricot?
Well, it didn't go exactly how I had planned it out in my head, but we started going out to a nice restaurant, obviously, on the first date.
Okay.
I don't think that's obvious at all. I think that a nice restaurant is setting the bar high
It
on the
actually
first
is.
date.
You know, I've tried to do that. A lot of people don't want to do something
It's like
super nice the
too
first
intimate.
date. Yeah,
Mhm.
Too much pressure. What was her, vibe at the restaurant?
Well, honestly, we didn't really get the vibe too well because when we got there, it was just a bunch of like fire trucks surrounding the place, and
Oh,
we couldn't even get in.
Oh, did
So
you
you-
like
wait, you-
complain to the manager or?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
still tried to get seated?
You're like, dang, the food is spicy here.
Yeah. we want the no smoking section, please. That's
so funny.
That sucks.
Well,
Well,
yeah.
that's awful.
Did you pivot? What'd you do next?
So I took her to this other restaurant that I remember was not too far from there.
Okay.
And we were able to get a table,
Sweet.
sat
Nice.
down. And
Good.
then, of course, our server comes over and he's like, hey, guys, by the way, we have a private party coming in at like 8. And so you got to hurry up and eat. Yeah, it was like 7:30.
Oh,
Oh, they're
come on.
already
That's
saying
the
they're going to rush you out?
worst. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't they tell you that before you even sit down, you know?
I don't know. By the time we ordered, we would have had like 15 minutes to eat.
Oh, no.
That-
So did you leave?
Well, yeah, I said, hey, you know what? Let's just get it to go. We'll go back to my place.
That's
Oh.
smart.
Ah.
That's the pivot he really wants.
I do feel like
Very-
this stuff shows if people are actually fun or not. Like when you
Yeah.
have to be spontaneous.
Yeah.
And you're getting her back to your place,
That's
which is
it's kind of bold to say
Yeah.
right away because
I
you
know.
haven't even had a meal together yet.
Well, I mean, she did say yes. She was pretty comfortable with it. So,
Okay.
hey, great.
So how did things go
Nice.
back at your place?
Well, I didn't mention that when we got our takeout food, to go, obviously I rushed that. So it was cold. It wasn't good.
oh.
Yeah, it just kept getting worse. So I had to save the day, and I ended up cooking dinner for us at my place.
Dang.
Wow.
Good, though. That's nice, man.
Did you throw some chicken nugs in the oven?
Better
What'd
have.
you make?
How many Hot Pockets? 1 or 2?
Yeah.
The
That would
pepperoni
honestly be
type,
fine.
hopefully.
I mean, by that point.
It'd be faster. I'd just take
Yeah,
it.
you're just hungry.
Well, I'll put it this way. She definitely enjoyed dinner, and let's just say she really enjoyed breakfast.
Oh. Okay.
So you had breakfast for dinner.
No,
No.
Jeff.
Or is it
Things happen.
a couple other events in between the meals?
Yeah.
Let's just move on, I guess. I'm never going to
Okay.
understand it.
All right.
All right.
Just like, next question. Did you kiss?
Yeah.
Wow. I mean, it's a good sign that she hung around for breakfast.
Yeah.
She could have just snuck out in the morning
Yeah,
if she
date-
didn't want to
Or after
see you.
dinner. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that the last that you saw her? Like, what's happened since then?
Yeah, that was it. That was the last I saw her. She hasn't really been responding to my messages. And like I said, I mean, when she left the next morning, we hugged, we talked, and she said,
Oh.
hey, well, talk to you later. And I was like, oh, this is great.
Oh.
Dang, you must make an awful breakfast. She's just like,
Nobody could screw
I
up
guess.
breakfast.
I
How
know,
do you
it's
screw up
easy.
breakfast? You know,
these are over medium, and I said over easy. I'll
Yep.
never see you again.
maybe there's something like how long ago was that?
It's been about like 5 or 6 days, but I've texted her and been no response.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, the human body can go 3 weeks without eating a meal. So maybe she's just waiting for the next meal.
She didn't eat that much, Jeff.
Oh.
It wasn't.
I'm really confused.
I
Let's
know.
just play
Yeah,
a song
okay.
and we'll come back. We'll get more clarity when we call Carrie for you.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you guys worked your magic for me before. Hopefully, you can do it again.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're like his personal dating service.
We'll do our best, man. Hold on. You've heard of brunch, combining
Yes.
breakfast and lunch.
Yes.
But Eric served up dreakfast, the dinner
Hey.
breakfast combo.
Okay.
Look-
Jeff finally figured it out.
I don't think,
think
he
that's
did.
what
I
he
think
said.
he thinks that was a meal.
Oh,
It's
was
not-
it Brinner, not breakfast?
No, but that kind of sounds better.
It was dinner, dessert, Jeff.
Yeah, sounds like they were both
Oh.
snacking.
Yeah.
Sleep
Wow.
and then breakfast.
Eric, you can cook dessert too. Good for you, man. You must be a pretty good chef.
Yeah, I do okay in the kitchen.
Okay.
I don't think we were talking about the kitchen.
I
But
was
okay.
a theoretical
I have a
Yeah.
feeling they literally just ate meals the
Yeah.
entire time and did nothing else. But anyway, the problem is after their date, Carrie is not calling Eric back again. And so we're going to do it for him.
Yeah, I mean, we did so well with Eric the first time. You were in what, a year and something relationship with the girl?
Oh, you're
last
taking
time?
all the credit for the
I
year?
mean, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sure, she cheated
Yeah.
on him eventually, but we're not going to take credit for that.
No, that was all her. Sorry to bring that up, Eric.
Yeah, I hate cheaters.
Yeah.
too, brother.
Sorry, buddy.
Okay, let's just call Carrie and see what she has to say. Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, is this Carrie?
Yes, who's this?
She didn't sound like she was that sure.
She sounded very sure. She said
Okay.
yes, Jeff.
Maybe she's just skeptical of us calling.
That's,
Carrie,
that's the one.
what's up? You're on the radio right now with Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.
Why am I on the radio?
Great question.
Good question.
Yeah, that is.
You're actually part of a segment that we're doing called a second date update. We're trying to help out one of our listeners who you went out with recently named Eric.
Okay.
It sounded like a really nice night.
Yeah, sorry, it's really weird. I was not expecting him to have a radio call me.
Oh.
Well, he wasn't planning on it, but
Yeah.
you haven't been hitting him back up, so.
He just wants our help to understand what's going on because, He knows like you went to a couple restaurants that didn't end up working out.
Yeah.
So you ended up going back to his place instead, and he cooked for you.
Yeah, that was really nice.
Okay. So you
Okay.
enjoyed
Good.
that. His
Good.
cooking was good. His company. What'd you think?
Is he listening to this? I don't want to like say anything mean.
I don't know who's listening. A lot of people could be listening
Yeah.
to this.
Yeah, there's.
To be
like,
honest,
Good answer.
people know when they call into our show what this is all about.
Mhm.
So they're prepared to just hear it.
Okay, then I mean, yeah, he was really nice and he cooked really good food, I guess.
That is mean.
Oh.
I wouldn't want to hear that either.
No, that's good. I mean,
Yeah. It was just like, I don't know. There was something just like missing.
what?
Salt.
I mean, a guy
Too
that
much-
can roll
not
with the
enough salt on
punches,
the-
a guy that can cook. What'd you say, Jeff?
Not enough salt?
No, Jeff.
Sometimes you actually need vinegar, not salt. It's
Oh,
a tricky
yeah.
thing with
Oh,
cooking.
that
Yeah.
sounds
Yeah, that's some acidities,
Yes.
right?
Add
But
that
look, no, that's
acid,
not
yeah.
the point,
Yeah.
everybody. We're saying is everything sounds great. What's happening?
What was missing?
It was like I don't know, there like wasn't much chemistry, I guess.
Why would you stay the night then?
Yeah.
Yeah. He said
You
that
wanted a good night's sleep?
you had dinner and breakfast.
Oh, okay. So he told you about that.
Well, he
Nope.
just said he had dinner and breakfast with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shame. It sounded like you guys had a lovely night and you hugged
Yeah.
before you left.
Don't worry. Even if he tried, Jeff wouldn't have understood what happened.
Yeah, I'm still not really clear. All that I'm clear on here is that you're saying that there was no chemistry between you guys, even though you spent all that time together.
Right. I mean, he was really
Wow.
sweet and I did enjoy our night, but I don't know, the next day in the morning, I don't know, it's just like awkward. The like chemistry
Oh.
wasn't there. It was just really uncomfortable.
Okay.
Oh.
Can you give us an
Makes sense.
example? Like how is the chemistry off?
So, okay, I have this kind of test that I do with a lot of guys to see. It's kind of like a measuring stick to see if I vibe with them.
Oh,
Oh,
come on. That's not fair. Don't say you busted out a measuring stick.
I
You
use
can't control that.
I use one of those too.
I'm sorry about
Oh,
the
yeah.
defense in Brooke.
Very important
that.
tool of the trade, my friend.
Oh.
Not that kind of measuring stick.
Okay, what do you mean?
No. So I said a joke and he didn't laugh.
Okay.
Oh, I hate
I
that.
said,
Well, if it's not funny, sorry.
What was the
No,
joke?
Everything.
Can we
no,
know?
it was funny. It is funny. Okay, so I said, did you hear oxygen went on a date with potassium?
Okay. No, I didn't hear.
It went okay.
Because the chemical
I wouldn't even
symbols.
know that.
Oh, and K.
The
So-
symbol on the periodic table is a K for
For
potassium.
potassium and
The
O
science
is
jokes.
oxygen.
Yes.
Was it your
that was
chemistry
good.
was off or your chemistry jokes didn't land?
She was so literal.
Actual chemistry.
Both, honestly. And I don't know. I just feel like it was not clicking. I need someone that laughs at my jokes and likes science puns and wasn't.
Well, maybe it just took him a while to get the joke, and there's a chance that he finally understood. It may have finally clicked, and we can ask him right now because he's been
Yeah.
listening on the other line this entire time.
I knew it. Oh my God.
Oh, look at that. You are smarty pants.
Yeah.
Eric, you there?
Yeah, I'm just confused.
Oh,
Oh.
I
About
thought
the joke
Oh.
still,
I thought
bro,
you'd
or-
still be laughing.
can
Are
you-
you laughing?
Can you explain the joke to him so that he's not confused anymore, Carrie?
I don't think it's the joke.
I mean, I get the joke now. It obviously took me a second during the date, but
Okay.
I mean,
Okay.
when I said I was confused, I don't understand that. She says we had no chemistry, but you stayed the night and we had breakfast and we had a good time. That just doesn't make
Yeah,
any
but
sense.
like that's just like hooking up. You don't need chemistry for that.
I
I mean,
thought you did.
don't.
but-
You don't need to stay for breakfast
Yeah.
then. What?
I mean, I can understand that.
Ouch.
I
Okay.
mean, but we did have downstairs chemistry.
Oh.
Bro, you're a little late on this
Yeah.
one. It's all about the delivery.
I
we kind of glanced over that already.
Carrie, I think Carrie's talking about like the mental stimulation, right? Carrie, like you want someone that can go toe to toe with you in a conversation.
More periodic
Sure,
table
but
jokes.
I think
don't know.
I
like,
think
to keep up.
I think Eric had a good question. Like, was the chemistry there in the bedroom?
I mean, it was okay.
I get it.
Uh,
Oxygen and potassium.
Back to that.
Oh.
All right. Now we're deep jokes.
I
Both
mean,
you're losing
yeah.
us.
Yeah, the third or fourth time it really hits hard.
Yeah.
Okay.
I guess that's just weird to me because I feel like we were vibing all night. Obviously, we had some hiccups, but we were still there getting along. And I even changed my handle on Tinder to Little Kiwi. I mean,
Oh.
No, you didn't.
Oh, really?
Is that getting you more matches?
Wait, I don't get it. What is that? What's Little Kiwi?
what do you mean you don't get it? You know, to match your name, soft apricot, Tinder, remember?
Yeah. You guys are both bruised fruits.
Yeah.
I don't think that really matches. Those are just like two different fruits. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is not chemistry.
Wait a minute. Come
What's
on.
the joke behind soft apricot then? If he didn't get it with Little Kiwi.
I'm just like kind of soft and petite and cute, and I don't know. I just really like apricots, and
I don't think it's a joke.
Well, my guy's a little hairy
Okay.
and hard
Okay.
to eat.
Yeah, he's a little green, especially when it comes to comedy.
Hey, there you go, Jeff. That was funny.
Oh, was it?
Was it?
Yeah,
I
it
was
was really
I was
good.
just saying
think
words.
so.
Yeah.
Just saying words.
I'm glad they were funny. And now that, we have I feel the chemistry happening now.
I don't.
I know.
Well, let's just try
you
it.
do?
You do.
At least in this room, we got the
Okay.
chemistry
Oh,
going.
we have
I don't. I'm
chemistry.
seriously confused.
So let's try it. Carrie, we'd like to send you and Eric out on another date, and we will pay for it. What do you say, okay?
That's a callback. I like it.
I'm sorry, Eric. I think you're great, but I just don't think we're a match. I don't think we should go on another date.
Oh, okay.
It's an NO. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's iron. Isn't that iron and oxygen?
I don't know.
I don't.
It all just sounds like the
Yeah.
dullest element. It's
Yeah.
borium.
Wow, we've officially made this the worst second date update we've ever done.
Did you guys not hear my borium joke?
Is that even on the table?
It is.
Yikes.
Oh, God.
Okay.
We all lost our chemistry.
Now there's no chemistry in this room whatsoever.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, Eric. We failed you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll just try again and maybe stay away from the fruit handles or something. I
Yeah,
don't know.
change your name
Yeah.
back.
Don't worry.
Hit us up again.
Things
bro.
are going to turn out okay.
Okay, the fifth time you say it.
Yeah, it's not funny
I thought I
anymore.
would try it.